Hey guys, what's up? Nabulol na tayo. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Sean Winnie. Today, pag-usapan natin itong bagong issue about kay Secretary J. Ruiz. Diba? Isang simpleng broadcaster ba or journalist. I don't know how he identify himself. Pero, ang tawag dito. So, kita-kita naman natin dito. So, may nilabas si Politico.com, no? A media company co-founded by former ABS-CBN reporter J. Ruiz secured a 2,000 a 2 mil 2,600,505 million worth of contracts from PCSO in the last quarter of 2024, just months before his appointment as communication secretary. So dito maraming lumabas na mga anggulo at gusto nating maintindihan kung gaano kagulo ang anggulong ito. Sabi nga guys sa caption ni, palakay natin guys. Sabi nga sa caption ni Politico Scoop, parang tumama sa loto. J. Ruiz Company bags 2,000 to 2.6 million or 206 million rather. Sorry naman. 206 million contracts from PCSO. So dito pinakita na siya ay isang representative ng isang company. So ayan, notice of award. Jose Policarpio, Authorized Authority of IBC 13, with joint venture with JBC Ruiz. So ito si J. Ruiz. Authorized Representative of Digital 8 Inc. No? Na naka-base po sa Bonifacio Global. So we don't know exactly kung ano yung sa kaya titingnan natin dito. So procurement of broadcast production and transmission to TV network of PCSO, Lotto draws, and other games and programs. Dear Mr. Policarpio and Mr. Ruiz, we are pleased to inform you that the bidding conducted for the procurement of broadcast production and transmission to TV network of PCSO, Lotto draws, and other games and programs that bids the award community back declared the joint venture of Intercontinental Broadcasting Corporation and Digital 8 Inc. as a single calculated and responsive. Hindi ko alam kung ano. Hangin ba? Ayan, baka nahagip ng hangin eh. Award therefore made in favor with a total contract price of 178,500,000 pesos. You are hereby required to post within 10 calendar days from receipt thereof the performance security in the following forms: cash or cashier manager's check issued by a universal or commercial bank, 5% of the total contract price. Bank draft guarantee or irrevocable letter of credit issued by a blah 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 bank. Okay, so basically, lumalabas dito, no? So syempre, yung mga signatories, si Mel Robles, Jose Policarpio ng IBC 13, supplier, no? Then, si J. Ruiz. Okay? Ngayon, ito yung nagpagulo sa kwento. Punta naman tayo dito. So, dahil nga si J. Ruiz ay isang public official, now, it is, sabihin na lang natin, it is required for him to divest. Kung sinasabi nga na siya ay isang co-owner ng company. Pero may nilinaw dyan, ang PCSO. Imagine niyo, dalawang tao ang nagsasalita sa PCSO. Doon sa mga hindi nakakaalam, no, in order na Malacanang through ES Bersamin na magkaroon ng mass resignation ang PCO. Okay? Mass resignation meaning lahat ng secretary, sa lahat ng USEC at saka ASEC at kung sino-sino pa. Nasa news yan. Ngayon, meron lumitaw na isang statement. Ayon sa isang message, no? isang Twitter post galing sa isang Newswatch Plus PH. Palace Press Officer and PCO Undersecretary Claire Castro says that PCO Secretary Jay Ruiz is in the process of divesting from his business following his appointment as communication chief. Castro says that Ruiz has 60 days to divest to avoid potential conflict of interest. Doon po sa mga nanonood, no, kay Attorney Claire Castro, isa to sa mga bagay na in-expose niya about kay Raffy Tulfo. Okay? Ayon nga kay Attorney Claire back then, sabi niya, dapat nag-divest itong si Raffy Tulfo sa lahat ng businesses niya, including the RTIA or Raffy Tulfo in Action bilang isang senador, no, public official. So, diyan consistent naman si Yusek Castro. Okay? Yun lang, may problema. Ano ang problema? May lumabas na statement galing sa PCO themselves. Ayon dito, ang sabi, palaki natin, the story about the joint venture between IBC 13 and Digital 8 Inc. that appeared on political website last night, March 2, 2005, is false, inaccurate, and misleading. Okay? Sabi din nila, Secretary Jay Ruiz was not an incorporator or director of Digital 8 and was never owned and has never owned any shares in the company. He was merely Digital 8's authorized representative to the joint venture agreement due to his position as head of its sales and marketing. The JV won the contract through competitive public bidding in October 2024 in full compliance with all rules, regulation, and laws pertaining to the public bidding. He resigned from the company on January 15, 2025 and was replaced as the company's representative to the JV through a board resolution on January 17, 2025, more than a month before he was appointed PCO secretary. Please refer to Section 3, Paragraph I of the Republic Act 6713, which states that conflict of interest arises when a public official or employee is a member of the board, an officer or a substantial stockholder of the private corporation or owner, or has substantial interest in a business, and the interests of such corporation or business or his rights or duties therein may be opposed to or affected by the faithful performance of the official duty. Therefore, there is no existing conflict of interest in this case. We hope this statement sets the record straight on this issue. Now, ang tanong natin, bakit hindi alam ito ni Yusek Castro even before siya nagsasalita? Ngayon, alam ba talaga ni Yusek Castro na nag-divest itong si Jay Ruiz? 'Di ba? O opinion niya lang yon? Fully aware ba? With personal knowledge ba ang statement ni Yusek Castro? Kasi kung yes, alam niya, totoo na may nangyaring pagdadivest, so sino ngayon na nagpapakalat ng maling impormasyon between kay Yusek Castro at saka dito sa statement na ni-release ng PCO? The other question is that will arise to this, sino ang nag-issue ng statement na to? Is it through Secretary Jay Ruiz? Kasi dapat nilagay nila dito kung sino ang nagbigay ng statement na to. Para alam natin kung sino magiging accountable. 'Di ba? Ngayon, ito yung isa sa mga bagay na bagong-bago pa lang nagkakaroon na sila ng mga conflict sa kanilang ahensya, 'di ba? Iba ang sinasabi ni Attorney Claire Castro at iba rin ang sinasabi ng PCO as a whole. So, sino paniniwalaan na natin ngayon sa dalawa? Knowing that Yusek Castro is a representative of PCO. Pero bakit may na-release na ganito? Ako nag-agree naman ako dito sa sinabi ng statement ng PCO. Hindi pwedeng masabi na si J. Ruiz, no, si Secretary J. Ruiz, magkakaroon ng conflict of interest. Ang tanong dyan, na-check din ba ng politiko? 'Di ba? We of course, we applaud politiko, no, for releasing those statements. Ang tanong din natin sa kanila, na-check nyo ba sa SEC kung sino ang mga incorporator ng Digital E? Ngayon, kung may pinangahawakan kayong ganyan, at makikita natin ang pangalan ni J. Ruiz as one of the stockholders or one of, because this is just a claim eh. This is just a claim gaya ng sinabi, no, ng political scope. Pero, ang magkakaroon ng difference dyan, pag napakita ni politiko na si J. Ruiz nga, no, ay isang incorporator or board member or stockholder. Ngayon, kung wala silang mapakita, sad yan. Bad news yan. Nagpapakalat kayo ng maling impormasyon. Pero pag may napakita kayo, game over na tayo. Alam na natin kung sino sa kanila ang mga nagsisinungaling. Pwedeng tama si Jose Castro for saying na nag-divest nga si J. Ruiz. Pwede rin tama ang nag-release ng statement nito. 'Di ba? Ang pinaka magpapatunay lang ng mga sinasabi between ni Jose Castro at saka nagbigay ng statement nito is yung laman ng kanilang SEC. 'Di ba? Kasi marami kang documents na ipapasa sa SEC. Lalo-lalo na pagdating sa Articles of Incorporation. May mga detalye doon na makikita natin kung anong role dito ni J. Ruiz. 'Di ba? Kabago-bago lang yun yung dalawa dyan. Hindi na kayo nagsisi. So tama nga yung sinabi rito ni Sir Mark Lopez. Bakit di tugma? Oh. The report ng mainstream media nagsasabi, ang sabi ni presidential spokesperson, Claire Castro, in the process of divesting si PCO Secretary. Bakit sa official statement, tapos nang mag-divest is newly appointed secretary 1 month bago mag-appoint? Ano ba talaga ate? So hindi ba nabigyan ng press briefing ito si Yusek Castro? Because definitely she will be answering questions as such. Sino pinagmukha ng PCO dyan? Sino pinagmukha sinungaling? Sino nagpapakalat ng maling informasyon? Or better known as fake news sa language ninyo? Akala ko ba sinusupil nyo ang fake news? Bakit kayo dyan, hindi kayo nagkakaintindihan kung ano yung tamang news? Diba? Diba parang nakakatawa na yun? Kayo hindi nyo alam kung ano yung tunay nangyayari sa inyo dyan sa loob ng kung ano at sino nagdadivest. Anyway guys, kayo na humusga ganyan. Sino sa tingin nyo ang nagsasabi ng accurate news at nagpapakalat ng maling impormasyon? Diba? Kasi obviously dito si Joseph Castro, sinasagot lang niya yung paratang kay Secretary J. Ruiz. Pero pagdating kay PCO, nung naglabas sila ng official statement, parang nilaglag na nila dito si Jose Castro. Are we expecting soon enough na sisipain din nila palabas ng PCO si Jose Castro? Tandaan nyo, pag may mga kapalpakan na nangyayari, magugulat ka na lang, bigla nilang sisipain ang isang Yusek, ang isang sekretary, isang ASEC. Diba? Dahil ano sabi ni VP Sara, pag nawala ng trust and confidence sa presidente sa iyo, you're good as fired. Anyway guys, again, maraming salamat sa panonood. Shoutout of course kay Atty. Libayan at sa mga kaarmado natin. No? Biniti tayo ni Atty. Libayan dun sa kanyang unang live kanina, no? na under attack daw si Jose Castro. Sabi nga ang payo nga ng ating mga kaarmado, mission over friendship, walang personal.